This is how they sell us out. Lemon, even the governor, even you know, what is your problem for crying out loud? Your problem? Can they have it in Lagos? Can they have it in Abuja? Can they have it in Kano? Can they have this thing in Kaduna? Why are they bringing it to the southeast? Why are they bringing it to the southeast? I need to read you our leaders. I need to read you these people. Leaders. State. What is your problem? Why this gra dragging relationship with Ndugu? Keuru Ndugu baranyewa. The only Uru Habarani will dragging power in the federal. That is the only Uru Barani. Dragging power. I would Uru Habarai Barani. Would I see Butrani IDP training center Ndugu Nde Fulani, Ndawasa, Nimo State. Ehime-Mbano. You people should stand on your feet now. Uno bankete. Miriere Kuluno. Ehime-Mbano. Okigwe zone. Uno bakwankete. Iyeri Luno. You people should start writing petition now. Start organizing protest now. Start standing on your feet now that you know actually hokwa here. Uno bakwa nkete ka hobasakwara unu. Nka hobasara unu. A place that is unstable as Ehime-Mbano. A place that is unstable as Okigwe. Kanda achokwara iburu Ndugu again. Butekwe. Kada mix it up with the locals. Owa kwampamba ha na akpa na mpamba eji mara ha. Kan toro madu rikwe elu. Ke wakpo nde madu rikwe elu. Nde Ehime-Mbano ndo Okigwe zone. The ball is now on your court and in your court. Also unu gbano nkete. Unu gba nkete. Mmiri eri unu. But it is a shame that you have leaders. Nde kporo nwe ha leaders now. Nde sila have leaders.
Okay, that is Nonsonkwa. Yes, Nonsonkwa. Everybody who is within the southeastern part of the country, especially in Imo State, knows about Nonsonkwa. He also speaks out. And he tries as much as possible to unveil, these atrocities too. Now, this issue of the IDP camp, is generating all kind of controversy and all that. The reality is that just like the video I posted on the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá's take on it, where he has said that nothing will make him accept that decision from the federal government in Biafraland, because they don't have any stay, they don't have any take in Biafraland. That is the final decision, because you cannot continue to give space, this kind of space, for the federal government to do whatever they want to do in Biafraland and go scot-free. This is another gimmick. This is another plan. This is another Ruga. Just as we've been saying, for the federal government to sneak in terrorists into Biafraland. Remember that Ruga did not work, despite the fact that some of the governors agreed, especially in Imo State. Hope Uzodinma is working with them. So in Nkobule Hope Uzodinma is gonna accept it. It's not about protest, just as Nonsonkwa said. It is beyond protest. What will your protest do? Even the whole nationwide protest that was held, what happened? Nothing happened. It is beyond protest. The only thing that can stop this, this atrocious thing from the federal government to sneak in, terrorists into Biafraland is by sticking with the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. Honestly speaking, he's the only person that has the solution to handle them. And it is only Biafran Liberation Army that has been handling them for a long while now. So I still believe strongly that they are the only person that have the template to stop these people. They know what it takes to stop them. Now let us go into another video in the same issue of of smuggling in the terrorists. I'm calling them terrorists because that's how I see it. I don't believe they are just mere refugees, because there are so many places you can actually keep refugees. Why not Lagos? Why not Abuja? In fact, let's start with Abuja. Why not Abuja? Why not Lagos? You know, there are so many other places. Why not Abeokuta? Why not, why not Ibadan? Why Southeast? Why Imo State? Why is it in Ehime-Mbano? They are just trying to penetrate. So let's hear from TVC, where they also spoke about this same issue. Currently, it's a nationwide issue, and it is going to bring a lot of chaos if time is not taken on this.
Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons has concluded plans for the training of refugees, migrants and internally displaced persons on skills acquisition. Federal Commissioner Tijani Ahmed stated this during an inspection of facilities for the training at Nso in Ehime-Mbano Council area. Senior reporter Prince Uba has details and will return with business news.
According to UN Refugee Agency, Nigeria is home for over 85,000 refugees and asylum seekers. About 3.3 million people are living in internally displaced camps as a result of conflict and violence at the end of 2023. The country is still rated among the 10 countries with the largest number of IDPs globally.
Check what he has done.
Worried by this increasing trend, the federal government is making efforts to begin training of these vulnerable people in acquiring skills to reduce unemployment. The National Commissioner for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons and his team are here on an inspection of this facility located inside the National Open University of Nigeria Study Center at Nso, Ehime-Mbano local government area of Imo State.
We in the National Commissions for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons, we have what we call arrangement for the preparation of our concerned people in order to provide for them training of different trades. Here we are today.
Federal Commissioner with his team is satisfied with the facilities as they believe the training will add value to the vulnerable persons, lifting them out of poverty.
We have gone around the building. It is okay for our use. It is okay for what we intend to do, because in the buildings we can have a lot of laboratories where not only the people of concern, including the students around this area, will make use of it.
More than 75% of our population is under 30 years. So majority, that means more than 75% of our displaced persons, refugees, more than 75% of them, they are also under 30 years. So the thing is, the Federal Commissioner is saying his headache is to make sure that those people are trained.
As Nigeria continues to grapple with economic challenges, such skills acquisition, if harnessed, will help to take care of such vulnerable individuals in the country.
Now, my issue here is that, according to this news, this news broadcast, you hear, the newscaster say they've concluded plans. So they've actually been planning this all along. Let me tell you, in this so-called Zoological Republic of Nigeria, there are different cabals. This cabal, once this cabal, bring up something, they introduce it to the next cabal. And these cabals have different hierarchy in controlling the country. And this whole thing still sums up, to the issue of them finding a way to penetrate Biafraland, which they have always agreed that Biafraland is their major target and concern. Biafraland will continue to be their major target and concern because we have people who have been sacrificing day and night just to make sure that they secure the land. So people who come out and just talk all kind of trash do not understand the kind of games that these people are playing to penetrate into Biafran land. I still continue to give kudos to the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, who has continued, to carry on that mantle in making sure that whatsoever and wherever they find, their way to penetrate our land, they do not succeed. If not, I keep on saying this thing. If not, the one that is happening, in what is it called, in Nasarawa and the rest of these Fulani infested countries that the zoo terrorists have taken over will be worse. People come out and enjoy their freedom and their safety because there are people who are making sure that the state is safe. That is why some people still have the cause, to call out the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá for insecurity. If your land was insecure, would they be talking about bringing refugees into your land? You think the federal government does not know what they are doing? It's time that, some certain elements on Biafran start sitting up and start realizing that the government is totally against them. And they're doing everything possible to penetrate and take over their land. Let us round up this whole talk with the concluding part of the Prime Minister's address. But do not forget, you are watching Let's Talk TV. And on that note, we say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people. And thank you once again, this wonderful sit at home Monday. They call it Nnamdi Kanu's Monday. Hope you are sitting at home and hope you're observing it. Do not forget to share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible. Enjoy this broadcast and make sure you give your own input on what you think concerning this matter, because this matter is long.
These are the Islamic agenda, the Usman Dan Fodio conquest that is coming in a different form. This is the Ruga, the human Ruga. It is a human Ruga. When we have the animal Ruga and it didn't work, this is a human Ruga. But we are ahead of them, and before they make any move, we know where they are going. Sorry. When you listen to the governor of Zamfara State, where he said that every Muslim from the northern Nigeria, the only agenda they have is to make sure that Nigeria becomes an Islamic state. This is the motive and this is the move they are making. And like I said, we are ahead of them. It will be ruthlessly resisted. Let the northern people stay in their northern Nigeria. Let them solve their problem in the north. We are not one. They are Sharia. They are practicing Sharia law. They believe in Sharia. We don't believe in Sharia. So Biafraland is definitely not the place for them. But what is happening now is just bringing in the Ruga through the back door. But this time around is no longer the cattle Ruga. It's the human Ruga. It's people Ruga. Islamic Ruga. Not the cattle Ruga, not the Fulani Hesme Ruga anymore. But like I said, it will be resisted. Let them come in Biafra land and they will face the Biafra people. I'm telling you the fact. If that place, that facility stand, know that I'm not a human being.
Authoritative from the office of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in exile, Onyeroka Ohunanya. Thank you very much, my PM. Rage and Fury, please, you have the microphone. 60 seconds, please.
Okay, thank you very much, my Honorable Minister, Pastor Van Van Van. Greetings to my Prime Minister, His Excellency, Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. My name is Rage and Fury from Isoko speaking Biafra. And everything that is happening has put the argument to rest. Their propaganda that our land, Biafra land, is not safe. It has been put to rest right now, you understand, as a result of this very event. My question is a very brief one. Then before I will ask it, let me simply say, Biafra mau bilokero yo ya. Ubenewe crescere. Onye hubavo notisi wabona. Biafra maina. Oh, below. Biafra below kerore. Oh, yeah, Prime Minister. Ubeneve gresere. Onye hukbavo notisi Africa. Biafra minor. Biafra obilo. Thank you very much. My question is simple. For the past weeks or months, it's obvious that we are making a lot of progress in Washington, D.C., that is in the United States of America. Sir, my only worry is that Britain, who is our arch enemy, has a very deep relationship with the United States. Have you ever had any worry that the United States can compromise their stand as a result of their relationship with Great Britain? Thank you very much, my Prime Minister. We are proud of you.
I am not worried about anything. I am not worried about the Britain. I'm not worried about America. I'm worried about myself and my people.
Clean and clear, and I'm
Thank
sure.
you very much, Prime Minister. Excellent. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. You can go back and start listening. Thank you. All right, we have a triple M. Triple M, please grab the mic and 60 seconds. Thank you.
And let me reiterate again that the time of worrying about Britain is over. The time of worrying about America, oh, they are going to follow, it is over. The multidimensional approach of the Biafra Republic government in exile and the de facto government in exile is an offer nobody can reject. We are fighting the liberation of Biafra using a multidimensional approach that even if whatever they have planned in the past or done in the past that make it not to succeed this time around, it is not depending, we are not depending on their approval. Thank you.
Perfect, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And the message is passed. So
Yeah.
the ball is in our court. Thank you. Triple M, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, my people. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, my honorable Prime Minister. Thank you for what you have been doing for the Biafran people. Thank you for your resilience. Thank you for everything, because we have seen it, even Onishi, because of what you have been doing. I also appreciate the cabinet and members of the brigade for what we witnessed yesterday evening. We really thank you for what you have been doing for us. We appreciate you. May the Chukwu Kabiyama continue to keep you and strengthen you the more. Also, my greeting also go to our angels back in the home. We really thank them so much for the people God have been using to work for us. Honestly, when I heard this news yesterday, yeah, I'm from Mbano. I was restless. I was calling village. They said, yes, this is quite unfortunate. I was like, I don't know if our government have had this. I'm happy that you came up to speak. This is government of the people and for the people by the people. I appreciate you, my Prime Minister. I would just want to appreciate you. I don't need any question. There is nothing to ask you because you have shown your resilience. You have shown the Biafran people that you are really fighting for us. Those that have been, shouting insecurity. Now they say that Biafraland have been ravaging by insecurity. That's why they are sending troops to Canada jet, everything, fighting for insecurity in Biafraland. Now, what is happening? Now, they have not seen it as a safe land. What happens now? Please, my Biafran people, let's sit up. Let's sit up. Thank you, my Prime Minister. Once again, I appreciate you. I yield my mic.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. And let me also remind everyone that the fight going on is the fight to suppress the defense of Biafra, so that this kind of things, when it happens, it will come without resistance. Do you understand the point now?
Yeah. Thank you, my Prime Minister. Please, if you are in the room and you want to ask a question, please do raise up your hands. If you don't raise up your hands, I will assume that you are busy with something else. I don't want to call you up and then you tell me I am busy, call someone else. If you don't raise your hands, definitely I'm not going to call you. So those that raise their hands, I will call. Thank you very much. Ben Chooks, Sagu, please grab the mic.
Thank you so much, Mazi Van Van Van. Thank you, our honorable PM. You are doing wonderful. PM, you have really hit the nail on the head. This is completely a slap in our face. If you see, since yesterday or 2 days ago, when like as our leader defeated them in their shambolic courts, this is a sign of for them to bring a terrorist in our land that we cannot allow to happen. It's like a suggestion, not a. I think in our nearest coming our convention, I think we need more and more strong measure, more to take because of what is going on at the moment. I don't know if you can make any more input how our convention will be whole to make it more and more strong, so that the enemy will know that we are not playing anymore. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Somebody just forwarded to me the cry of the defunct Ohaneze. Now they are crying. Who is going to defend them? If they have succeeded in taking Simon Ekpá out of the way, this shout now they are shouting, who are they going to shout it to? Who will stand to defend Biafraland? But these are idiots. They will talk whenever they are not supposed to talk. And then when the problem comes, they will be writing on newspaper. Just go and listen and read what they are writing. Oh, UN is coming, bringing Fulani, bringing terrorists to Biafraland. They have concluded. Let me actually read the nonsense they are writing. The stupid idiot. Ohaneze Youth Council, defunct, of course, led by one idiot, has learned that the federal government has concluded plan to collaborate with the United Nations and Fulani group to train formerly militant individuals, including purported Boko Haram herdsmen and internally displaced person in Igbo land. It is conceivable that the UN and the Fulani organization intend to relocate thousands of Fulani individuals, potentially disguised as Boko Haram members, to Nsu Ehime-Mbano for vocational training. There is no international diplomatic office, embassy situated in Igbo land, no seaport in Igbo land, no international airport in Igbo land, no modern railway in Igbo land, no industrial gas pipeline in Igbo land, while bringing repentant Boko Haram bandit herdsmen, IDP, to be trained in Igbo land. These are idiots. These are the people who they have used to fight Simon Ekpá, placed $500,000 on my head. Now, let's assume there is no Simon Ekpá. It will all end in this junk they are writing. Give them 500,000 and they will close their mouth. These are the people who say they are fighting, they are representing the Igbo. Stupid people. Let us see where they will gather anymore in Biafraland. They are doing meeting.
Thank you, RPM. You are indeed the finisher. You are indeed the savior of Umuchineke. Thank you, sir. We are going to give the mic to Enteleki, and then David Nana, prepare yourself after Enteleki. Enteleki, please grab the mic. You have 60 seconds, please. Enteleki, your hand is up. Do you know how to unmute yourself?
Yes. Ndewonu.
Go ahead, please.
Greetings, everybody. Can you hear me?
Please, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me? Greetings.
Please go ahead. We can hear you. You have 1 minute.
All right. Yeah, thank you so much, PM. Thank you, everybody, for convening this wonderful session. I was just listening to this news and I just got heartbroken. Just like the PM said, this is a human Ruga. And I maybe a little bit of my background. I always mention that I used to work with this government, and I had experience in my studies of Islamic philosophy and Arabic philosophy. One of the things you must know, or we must know about jihadists, is two things they do. They create human disaster, intentionally create human disaster for the propagation of jihad. How do they do that? Either they look for trouble, and then just like you see in Israel going on, they create trouble, and then once you start reacting, human disaster comes up. And in the process of scattering away, they start creating refugee systems whereby other Christian countries will be forced to take them. They don't go where Muslims are. They don't go where jihadis are. They do that because they want to come over and Islamize other people. Second thing is, if you see what this plan they are doing with Imo State, this was how Okigwe area was taken. And anywhere they settle, they don't move. Forget it. Once you allow them to step into any of your territory, forget that territory, and you can never get it. So the earlier we react over this, the better. And anybody who is from Mbano, you better go back to your village now and start calling all your youth now to start taking position of things that are going to happen, because this is where it's going to land. I'm from Imo State, even though I'm from the area that is closer to Anambra, Akokwa. So I don't want to hear anybody coming to my village to start shouting Allahu Akbar. I don't want that. Whatever we will need.
Please, sorry, unmute yourself. That was mistakenly muted, please. Unmute yourself once again, please. And technically, please unmute yourself once again, please. Okay.
Okay, I just did that. I don't know what time it pulled off. So this is a human jihad, and jihad is always create natural disasters so that they can use it as a means to run around. Look at what is going on in the Middle East. I want us to let me just analyze a typical, what is just about to go on in Nigeria. You see these people, they look for trouble always wherever they are. They don't find anywhere you find these jihadists, just know that evil is coming. Wherever they find them, first of all, they will create human disaster in such a way that when you start going after them, they start running out. And they don't run to where their own fellows are. They don't go where to Allahu Akbar is being sung. They will go to where they have peace, where Christians are. We were told that Imo State don't have anything. And Prime Minister mentioned it. We don't have any federal presence. And then they want to they go to UN and collect money and then use all these processes as a resettlement program. This dam they are talking about in the north that got created this havoc. Didn't they know that this dam was going to happen? They know. They intentionally allowed it because they want to resettle those people. That place has already been conquered. Now they are eyeing our little estates, our little areas in the southeast. Please, my people, we must not allow this to happen. I'm begging you. Imo is my home, and we cannot allow jihadists to destroy our culture. This is what is going on. This is not refugee system. This is jihadi conquerage.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Enteleke. I'm curiously about to ask you: are you in the diaspora or you are in the homeland?
I'm in homeland.
Your homeland. Okay. Sorry.